Namaste, dear students. First of all, I want to welcome you to our English virtual class of grade 6. I hope you might have already taken out your English textbook, an exercise book, and a pen or a pencil to learn in our today's class. If you haven't taken out, please take them out and be ready to learn. Have you taken out? Very good. Dear students, today we are going to learn to express something in simple present tense. Okay? So later on, you will have to guess what we are going to learn today. So for that one, we are going to start our today's class. So, can you guess what are we going to do at first? Oh, it may be different, okay? Now, you should be ready. And we are going to, let's say, see what's written there. Please read with me. Let's recite a poem. Once again, please. Let's recite a poem. Now, we all together going to recite a poem. Are you ready? Well, now I am going to show you the poem and you should also recite with me, okay? Now the poem for you. See, the students are ready here also, okay? Now, the poem for you is a school poem. Do you love reciting a poem? Very good. Now the poem is, you have to also recite with me. Let's begin. The title of the poem is a school poem. So what is the title of the poem? Yes, a school poem. Now let's begin. Today I hurry off to school to walk and learn and play. I am in a brand new grade this year. What a happy day. Once again, please repeat it with me. Today, I hurry off to school to walk and learn and play. I'm in a brand new grade this year. What a happy day. Okay, the writer is Anand of this poem. So here, from this poem also, you have to guess what we are going to learn today. Can you make a guess? If not, again, I want to give you a clue, okay? So that is, now read about Sanu's parents' daily morning routine. So after reading this one, I hope you will be able to guess what we are going to learn today. And see, they are Sanu's parents, okay? And the text about them is here. Now, first of all, please read with me, okay? Let's start. Sanu's father and mother love their garden. They keep it clean and beautiful. Every day, her father gets up early. He goes to the pond nearby. He brings water in a bucket. He waters the plants. Her mother joins him later. They water the plants together. Dear students, in this text, you can see the daily morning routine, okay? Daily morning routine. And some of the words are highlighted also in different color, okay? In different ink. So like love, keep, gets up, goes, brings, waters, joins, water again, okay? Now, can you tell me in which tense these highlighted words are written here? Yes, that is simple present tense. See, L-O-V, love, simple present tense. Keep, K-E-E-P, keep, simple present tense, okay. Gets up, simple present tense. Goes, simple present tense. Brings, simple present tense. Waters, joins, again water, simple present tense. So from here, I hope you could make a guess what we are going to learn today. Have you made? Fine. What is that? Yes, today we are going to learn to express our present habits. Okay, and when we express our present habits, at that time we have to use which tense? Yes, that is simple present tense, because I have shown you the example. See, love, keep, gets up, goes, brings, waters, joins, and water again. Okay? See, it means Sanu's father and mother love their garden. They have a garden, no? And they love their garden. It means that they love their garden in the present time. Present time does not mean that only at the time of speaking, not only today, because the garden is there, okay? Yesterday also, today also, tomorrow also. Let's say, you can say daily, okay? They keep it clean and beautiful, see? So we have to keep our garden neat and clean. So for that one, we have to work almost every day, okay? That is why it is also used in simple present tense. Then again, every day her father gets up early. See, for example, you also get up maybe at 6 o'clock, maybe at 7 o'clock, maybe at 5 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? So for that one, you have to use simple present tense. And here also, our father gets up early, means always early in the morning. Sanu's father gets up, okay? That's why simple present tense is used here. And then he always, see, almost always goes to the pond nearby. It is also his present, let's say, daily morning routine, okay, to go to pond. Then he brings water in a bucket. See, he goes to the pond and then he brings water in the bucket, okay? That is his daily morning routine, daily morning activity he has to do every morning, all right? Then he waters the plants. See, they have a garden, and in the garden there are plants, and for that plant, those plants, they use water, okay? They put water. So for that one, he goes to the pond to bring water. So here is also he waters. It is his daily morning routine, okay? Then his wife, Sanu's mother, also helps him, joins him, and both of them water the plants together, okay? So after this, now I just like to show you again. You have to study the following sentences. Can you see the sentences? No. Now I am going to show you. Look at. Now you have to be very careful, okay, while reading these sentences, because you have to find out something there. So you have to be very careful. So what is here? Yes, it is I. And another again we have is, let's say, we. All of you read with me together. I, we. And then you. Again, they. And Sanu and Biru. Okay, we have some more. Let's see, he. Then she. Then Sanu. Only Sanu, okay? Then only Biru. There is not and between these two. Only Sanu, only Biru. Then we have sentences there. And you have to find out the difference, okay? Difference between the uses of the verbs, present verbs, okay? Now the first sentence we have is, so I just like to show you all the sentences and then we'll find out the differences. See. But you have to read with me, okay? See, I get up early in the morning, you can say, or you can say, we get up early in the morning, or you can say, you get up early in the morning, or you can say, they get up early in the morning, or you can say, Sanu and Biru get up early in the morning. It means that for these words, see, subject, I, we, you, they, Sanu and Biru. For these all, you can use these sentences, okay? Get up early in the morning, go to school on foot, study hard to get good marks in the exam, okay? But if you say, I gets up early in the morning, that will be wrong. You have to tell me later why that becomes wrong, okay? And if you say, we gets up early in the morning, that will be also wrong. If you say, you gets up early in the morning, that will be also wrong. If you say they gets up early in the morning, again that becomes a wrong sentence. And if you say Sanu and Biru gets up early in the morning, again it is wrong. So if you use these subjects with these verbs, then your sentences will be wrong. And if you use these subjects with these verbs, then again your sentences will be wrong. Suppose you cannot say like this, he get up early in the morning will be wrong. She get up early in the morning will be wrong. Sanu get up early in the morning will be also wrong. And if you say Biru get up early in the morning, or go to school on foot, or study hard to get good marks in the exam, all sentences will be wrong if you use these subjects for these verbs. Okay, so you should use these subjects for these verbs, and you should use these subjects for these verbs. Now can you tell me why? Just think and you have to tell me. So first of all, what's the difference there? See, here is only get up, but here is gets, G-E-T-S. Here is only G-E-T and U-P, but here is G-E-T-S and U-P. Okay, here is only G-O, go, and here is G-O-E-S, goes. Okay, here is only S-T-U-D-Y, study, but here is S-T-U-D-I-E-S, studies. So you have to tell me why, if we mix these subjects with these verbs and these subjects with these verbs. Why? Have you thought? Well, now you can check with me why it becomes wrong if we use those subjects, for example, these subjects for these verbs and these subjects for these verbs. Okay? So this is the reason. Remember, you have to remember this thing. Okay? See, they are informing you. See, we use the simple present form of verbs like love, loves, get, gets, go, goes, study, studies, to talk about the things we do repeatedly as a habit or routine. So first thing you have to remember, that is, I have shown you examples of Sanu's parents also, okay, and let's say there we use simple present verbs because at that time we expressed their daily morning activities. So here this rule also says us the same thing. So if we want to, don't forget these lines, say, if you want to talk about things we do repeatedly as a habit or routine, suppose if you have a habit and then if you have a routine, and if you want to express your habit or routine, at that time you have to use the simple present form of verbs. It means you have to use simple present tense. Okay, I have shown you some examples. Okay, and again I will have to tell you the differences between, let's say, gets up, get up only. Okay, after doing this exercise, first of all we are going to do two exercises, and then we will know why we have to write get up only or why we have to write gets up, why we have to write go only, why we have to write down goes. Okay, after these two exercises. So first of all, let's do this exercise. Okay, so you can just take out your exercise book, and it's better to write down. Now I am going to show you the exercise. Please have a look. Now read with me, please. See the first sentence, number A, I loves playing with my friends. Now your job is whether it is I love playing with my friends or I loves playing with my friends. From these two words, love and loves, you have to choose the correct one. Whether I love playing with my friends or I loves playing with my friends. Which word is correct here? You have to choose. Okay, this is how we have to do this exercise. Please, you can just write down love or loves only in your exercise book right now, no problem. Have you finished? Now I am going to show you number B. Ollie, now again same job. Ollie go to school by bus or Ollie goes to school by bus. You have to choose the correct word here. Is it okay? Good. Now number C. Likewise, you have to do the same thing. We enjoy playing games or we enjoy playing games. Which one is correct? Enjoy or enjoys only. Alright? I hope you might have already written down in your exercise book up to number C. Now, number 4, D. My father works very hard or my father work very hard. Which one is correct? Please choose. Then I want to show you the next number, that is number E. My brother and sister stay at home with my mother, or my brother and sister stays at home with my mother. Which one is correct? Stay or stays? You have to choose. Number F. Birds fly or flies in the sky. Which one is correct? Then number G. The horse eats grass or the horse eats grass. Which one is correct? Eat or eats? Next, number H. The barber cuts our hair or the barber cut our hair. Which one is correct? Cuts or cut? Then, number I. Our school starts at 10 a.m. or our school starts at 10 a.m. Which one is correct? Starts or start? See, both the words, both the verbs in its bracket, let's say, are simple present. But you have to choose the correct one. And later on you will know the reason. And the last sentence we have is, my parents love me very much or my parents loves me very much. Have you finished doing? Very good. Now I want to show you the correct answers and you have to check with my answers. And if you have some mistakes, please correct with me. Are you ready? Well, now check with me. See, I love or loves? Yes, it is. I love playing with my friends. Okay. See, previously also I showed you example, I go to school, like that. No, we didn't use S there. And here also we are not using S here. I love. So later on you will have to tell me the rule and I will also say here. Okay. So number B, dear students. So what's your correct word that you have written? Let's see. Now its answer is Ollie, let's say yes, goes to school by bus. Okay. Now number C. We enjoy or enjoys? Please tell me once again. Oh yes, now you can check. It is we enjoy playing games, not enjoys, only enjoy. If you have chosen enjoys, please correct and write down enjoy. Okay. Number D. See, the sentence is my father now works or work very hard. Now tell me once again. Oh, some of you are right, some of you are not, maybe. Now you can check with me, okay? The correct word for this sentence is, yes, read it once, full sentence. Yes, it is, my father works very hard. Good. Now number E. Again you have to read the full sentence, okay? My brother and sister, which one is correct? Now check with your answer. Yes, it is my brother and sister stay at home with my mother. Have you checked? Very good. Then number F, birds fly or flies. Now you can check. Yes, it is birds fly in the sky. See, you also read once again, please. Birds fly in the sky. Then number G, the horse, now check. Oh, see, it's once again, you also read with me the sentence, please. The horse eats grass. Once again, the horse eats grass. Very good. Now number 8, the barber. Now tell me your answer. Yes, it is, let's say, cuts. The barber cuts our hair. Okay? The barber, once again please read with me. The barber cuts our hair. And we have another number I, our school. Can you tell me? Oh, yes, now it's check. It is, let's say, our school starts at 10 a.m. And the last sentence of this exercise we have is, my parents now love or loves, So your answer should be, my parents love me very much. Now you also read it with me once again. My parents love me very much. So can you find out the difference now? Maybe some of you might have got, some of you might not. Okay? So for that one, again we are going to do one more exercise, and then I think it will be very clear to you. Are you ready? Good. Now look at another exercise. See, what's written here? Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given in the brackets. See, in our previous exercise, we just chose the correct word, okay? But here, words are given in the brackets and you have to write down their correct forms, okay? See, in our previous, let's say, in this exercise also you can find this, I love playing with my friends, Ollie goes to school. These all are habits. These all are, let's say, routine. Okay, we repeatedly do this one. For example, I love playing with my friends. It is I's, habit, or you can say routine. Ollie goes to school by bus means it is his habit or routine. Okay, you can say all the subjects here do repeatedly. Okay, that's why we use here simple present tense. Is it clear here? All right. Then another exercise, see, fill in the blanks. So first of all, I want to show you read the sentences, okay, with me. Ollie and Chiri, their homework every day. Whether you have to write here do or does, you just think. And even you can start writing in your exercise book, okay? So Ollie and Chiri, their homework every day. Whether we have to write down does or do. Number B, Susil, his lessons every evening. Study or studies. What we have to write down. You can try in your exercise book and later on you can check with me. Now, number C. Wild animals live in the forest or wild animals lives in the forest. Which one is correct? You have to write the correct form of this verb, live. Number D. A nurse care of the sick people. Take or takes care. You have to write the correct form of this verb, take. Okay. Number E. I hope you are writing also. Are you writing? Very good. Number E. The cow us milk. Gives us milk or give us milk. You have to write down the correct form. Again, the stars at night. Sign or signs. The stars shine at night or the stars shine at night. Sign. Which one is correct? Number G. They poor people. They help poor people or they helps poor people. Which form is correct? Number H. Raju and Dolma to play volleyball. Love or loves. It means Raju and Dolma play to volleyball, love to play volleyball, or Raju and Dolma loves to play volleyball. Which one is correct? Next, the lion, the animals for food. So the lion kills the animals for food, or the lion kill the animals for food. Say the sun, let's say, the sun rises in the east and let's say sets in the west. Which one is correct? You have to write down the correct form. Have you finished writing? Very good. Now you have to check with me. After this, definitely you will know why we have to write down do or does, study or studies, live or lives, take or takes, give or gives, sign or signs, help or helps, love or loves, kill or kills, and rises or rise, or set or sets. Okay, you will know after this exercise. So be ready to check your answers with me. Are you ready? Well, now the first answer for this exercise is C. Ollie and Chiri do their homework every day. So your answer should be do, not does. Okay. Next, Susil studies his lessons every evening. Not study, studies. Okay. Here not does, here not study. So Susil studies his lessons every evening. Number C. Now tell me your answer. Number C. I want to hear. Very good, dear students. That is yes. Wild animals live in the forest. See, wild animals live in the forest, not lives. All right. Number D. A nurse takes care of the sick people. Takes, T-A-K-E-S, not only take. Okay. Now here the cow. So what did you write there? Please tell me once again. I want to listen to you. All right. It is yes. The cow gives us milk. Gives, G-I-V-E-S, not only give. Okay. Another, the stars shine at night. Now tell me again number G. They help poor people or helps poor people. What's your answer? I want to hear. Okay, tell me once again. Very good. That is they help poor people. Okay. Now number H. Raju and Dolma love to or loves to. What's your answer? Please once again tell me. Well, that is yes. Love. Raju and Dolma love to play volleyball. Okay. Now number I. The lion, the animals for food. So your answer should be yes, kills. So once again, read the full sentence. The lion kills the animals for food. Number J, the last number. The sun. See, what is it? Rise or rises? Now check with me. It is yes, rises. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Okay. Now, I hope you might have found out why we have to write down only, let's say, do or does, study or studies, live or lives, take or takes, give or gives, sign or signs, help or helps. It means simple present form. You have to write down two forms of simple present tense, sometimes with S and ES, sometimes without S and ES. And the reason I am going to show you, and you just check whether you have guessed, whether you have found the reason correctly or not. The reason is, see, we use, what to use? Do or does, study or studies, helps or help only. Okay, this is the reason. See, we use the infinitive form of verbs get up, go, take, play, sleep, write, etc. It means you have to use the present form of the verbs which don't have S or ES with, see, with plural subjects, birds, friends, we, you, they, and I. For example, if you want to see here, see, Ollie and Chiri, we have to use, this is plural subject. So for Ollie and Chiri means two persons. So for two persons, if we have to use pronoun, we have to use they. See, okay. So if it is wild animals also plural subject. Okay, so for plural subject you have to write without s, or let's say infinitive form, or you can say, you generally say verb 1, you have to use verb 1. If the subjects are plural, see Ali and Siri means also plural subjects, so we use infinitive form of verb. It means in your simple language you can say verb 1. Okay, wild animals also plural subjects, so we use only infinitive form of the verb. This is, you can say verb 1. Okay, or north, I am not talking about it now. The stars, see the stars also plural form, so for plural subject we have to use only infinitive form of the verb, that is verb 1, you generally say to understand. Okay, and they also plural subject, so we don't use their s or es. Okay, here Raju and Dolma, this is also plural subjects. See, there are two persons, Raju and Dolma, two persons, so this is also plural subject, we use they for it, so you have to use infinitive form of verb, that is verb 1 without s or es. Okay, and rest, I just like to show you rest. Say another, and with, see dear students, I is singular, but with I also we use only infinitive form of the verb. We don't add s or es in the verb. Okay, you cannot say I plays, although it is singular. So with I always you have to use infinitive form of verb, or you can say verb 1. All right. Now another rule, see why we have to use s or es in our verbs, infinitives. Okay, this is the reason. Look at, we use the infinitive form of verbs plus plural inflection. Plural inflection means, for example, if I say cows cows, sorry cow cow, how do you make it plural? By adding s, isn't it? And then you say cows cows, isn't it? So if I say bench bench, how do you change it into plural form? You add there es, isn't it? benches. So I just want to show you here. See, if I say cow, and if I ask you to change into plural, then you have to add here s, and it becomes cows cows. Okay, this s. If I write here, let's say bench, bench bench. So if I ask you to change it into plural form, what do you add there? Very good, you add there es. Okay, so it becomes, let's say, benches, benches. So it means, see, according to this rule, okay, here we use the infinitive form of verbs plus plural inflection. First of all, you have to write down verb. For example, let's say play, play, play. So for play, you have to add plus s, and it becomes plays, plays. Okay. If you write go, and if you add here es, it is like this. See, plus goes. This s, es, we call, let's say, plural inflection. All right. So you have to add these forms, plural inflection, s or es, for those verbs. Look at the infinitive form of verbs plus plural inflection, s or es with singular subjects. Look at, later on I'll show you the sentences with he, she, it, bird, friend. If something or subject is only one, okay, at that time you have to use infinitive form of verb with s or es, and that is what we call plural inflection, or in your simple language to understand, you can say verb 5. Okay. For example, gets up, goes, takes, plays, sleeps, writes, etc. Is it clear, dear students? Well, then I hope now you are clear why we use only go and why we use goes, goes. Now I want to show you this example again. See, Ali and Siri, plural subject, that's why we use only infinitive form of verb, let's say verb 1. And we use Sushil studies. Why? Because Sushil is a singular subject, only one. Okay, so for it we add there Y is changed into I according to our spelling rule, okay, and then we add there es, plural inflection, and it becomes studies. Or in your simple language, just to understand, you can say verb 5, okay. Here also look at a nurse. How many nurses are there? One or two? One. One means singular subject, okay. So with singular subject, we have to add their present form of verb and then plus s or es, okay. We add here s. Here the cow. Look at, cow means one cow or many cows or two cows. See, it means one cow. One cow means singular subject, okay. So with singular subject, you have to write down plural inflection with the verb, like we add there again s. This is what you have to do. I want to show you, see, read about Sarala's morning routine, okay. So this is what you have to learn to use sentence. See, I get up at 6:30 in the morning. Here I, so get up. I take a bath. See, this I. So I have already told you with I, we have to use simple present form, infinitive form, or simply you can understand in your language, verb 1, okay. So everywhere. I get up at 6:30 in the morning. I take a bath. Then I take a glass of milk and some biscuits. After that, I do my lessons. At 8:30 a.m., I have my meal and brush my teeth. I polish my shoes. Then I put on my school uniform and leave for school. So we have used the subject I here. So all the verbs are in infinitive forms of the verbs, okay? No plural inflection, s or es. Likewise, I want to show you, see, now you have to tell Sarala's morning routine. You have to change that I into C. Look at C. Sarala gets up at 6:30 in the morning. Now it is Sarala means singular subject. We use C for Sarala. So for here, you have to use infinitive form with plural inflection S. Or simply you can say verb 5. Sarala gets up at 6:30 in the morning. Then you have to complete like this. She takes a bath, then she takes a glass of milk and some biscuits. After that, she does her lessons. At 8:30 a.m., she has her meal and brushes her teeth. She polishes her shoes. Then she puts on her school uniform and leaves for school. All the verbs with plural, let's say, inflection, S or ES. Okay? I think it's clear to you. Now, you have to write down about your daily activities. See, this is how I have written, and you can also write down like this in your free time, okay? See, I get up at 6 in the morning. See, I am using here I. That's why only infinitive forms of the verbs, no with plural inflection, okay? I get up at 6 in the morning. I go to temple. Then I take a glass of milk and some biscuits. After that, I read my books. At 8:40 a.m., I have my meal and brush my teeth. I polish my shoes. Then I wear my school uniform and go to school. So, is it clear, dear students? Now, at last, I want to give you a home assignment. I hope you are doing your home assignments very regularly, okay? So, your home assignment is, see, write your father's or mother's daily activities, and you can start your paragraph like this. He gets up at 5 in the morning. If you write about your father's daily activities, or if you write your mother's daily activities, then you can write down, she gets up at 5 in the morning, and rest of you have to complete as your home assignment, as your homework. Is it clear? Dear students, I hope you enjoyed our today's class, and you might have better understood to express our present habits or routine in simple present tense. Please keep on practicing at your home. This much for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.